Hey, welcome to college football. My name is Jesse. Before you jump into that video, make sure you visit coolladman100x.com to get custom ebooks and other things that's available on the website. Link will be in the description below. Also, visit the NFLShop to get yourself some Kansas City's Chiefs gear and your own personal team gear as well. And also, all the other sponsors will be in the description below. Now, back to Kool-Aid.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy CoolAdMan100X. Welcome to college football. How you guys doing? I'm going to be jumping into the Alabama offensive playbook. I'm going to be looking at a formation called gun, normal, snug, flex. The play we're going to be looking at is switch seams, and we're going to have a mini scheme explaining this play that you can run behind it to make you move down the field a little bit more better. So, like I always say, sit back, relax, get your notepad, and let's jump into a deep dive. So, we're going to be jumping into the switch seams here. And let's run a regular play. So the switch seams here is pretty much self-explanatory. It's like a Hail Mary play basically, but that triangle route is kind of cool, the X route. But the X and triangle route is nice because if he get past the defender, he can definitely get that across the middle of the field. Now, this is like an end-all be-all play. I wouldn't recommend running this all the time, so you want to, be mindful of how you run it. Because I love the seams in this play because it actually opens up for triangle too as well. But if they're sending pressure and you can get the, the face catch, you can. But don't force it because it's kind of weird to run. But if they're running here, you can definitely throw it here to, get a type of instance play. But it's just depending on playing on the, the receiver's time, how the corners is being reacted. So the seams is good, but it's not good at the same time to run. But if you get inside positioning, yeah. But if you don't do it. But what I like to do in this instance here is just put somebody to go underneath, somebody just in case, because I don't like to just not, have an instance where I just don't have nobody underneath. So in this instance, I like to put a slant or a flat route too, just in case I don't see nobody downfield. So, we have somebody to make this play a little bit more effective. So just like I said here, I will put a slant, flat route, and that's pretty much it. You want to keep that triangle route the same and that X route out there. So circle route cool as hell too. So, you got that slant going across the middle of the field. We already got the safeties going down. So this just gives us an opportunity to make this a little bit more effective. So just like I said, slant, flat here, and it actually opens up a little bit more down the field. So this actually giving you an opportunity to make it a little bit more better. See what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So once again, slant, flat here, and it opens up so much more for you. In case that slant is not open, it opens up the slant a little bit more better. Then you also be able to hit deep. So let's look into the audibles I created for it, the mini scheme. So we got Z spot, Z option, inside zone, and RPO alert wide receiver screen. So we're going to be focusing on Z spot. What I like about Z spot is the wide receiver on the left side, but we want to change that up a little bit. So what we want to do is put a triangle and we want to put them in a zig here. I love zig, so we want to put a square in a post route here. We want to be able to make that safety in that corner be honest, right? So now we got the corner on the right side and everything else too. So we already got a circle here to hit automatically, and we already got a flat there too as well, and we got the corner route. So when we hit that zig come inside out, he's not going to be able to react in time unless he uses it, but 90% of the time if you throw it correctly, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So for the Z spot here, just like I said here, for the adjustment, we want to put square here, and we want to put triangle to zig here, and that's pretty much it for this adjustment here. Once we see the rag on, we got the flat right there going across the middle, and we got one-on-one here that we want to hit too. So it gives you an opportunity to see where it's going. But if you don't like it, just like I said, if you don't like their flat route, just reflat it. The reason why I say reflat is because for some reason I've noticed that you get better running around positioning. So reflat them here. See, just redo it because he runs, better, and he gets the ball. You get better control. Don't know why. It just, I don't know. Because when you run it regularly, it does not work correctly. So once again, yeah, so you want to put him in a post route here. Post, zig. That's pretty much it. Everything else is going to open up for you down the field because they're not going to react to it. Get a nice safe throw there, corner route over there. One more time, you just want to put him in a post route and zig, and that's about it. Everything else open up for you down the field. He cuts inside there, and the line got me. So yeah, let's move on to the next Z spot here. This is a little tricky because you don't want to mess up the circle route, but he makes a decision. So I'm going to put square in a slant here, and depending on circle, I don't know, but I like to, cause I like to leave it at that, but I don't. But just in case he doesn't fall, if I put him in a flat, just in case. If he cuts, he goes in, I got the flat. If he doesn't, but it's a split decision. So you have to understand like what he's running, because that it makes a decision on how the defense is actually reacting. So just in case, I like to have a slant or a drag just in case. If he runs it, cool. I gotta check now just in case something happened. Just in my instance, because as long as I got to check now, I feel safe. So. Yeah, if he doesn't make the decision quick for me, I already got that check down there. So, bam, he cuts under. Bam, he got that nice little safe throw, so we're good. So, depending on how he runs it, it's okay, But just like I said, I like to put that receiver in a drag, and sometimes if I can, flat, But if the flat is open, cool. I got a blocker downfield. I can just, run it up down the field too as well, just to make a little bit more versatility. Basically, that's all. So we got our 2 running plays inside zone RPOs. Just like I said, the inside zone Irish formation is very good for some apparent reason. I mean, the blocking in here is very good. The reason why I say it's very good because it doesn't have much to block. Because the way the D line is set up in like an arrow. So when you run this D line here, it just opens up the hole right up the middle for you, basically. So that gives you an opportunity to see what's going on down the field. So you can max protect, but I really wouldn't even max protect because you got good blocking. You only got one person to beat down the field. So it gives you an opportunity to what you get, basically. And we switch to the RPO here to give you a little bit more versatility too as well. So now for the RPO, it's a little tricky, but it got a wide receiver screen out of it. I wouldn't recommend throwing it. I just stick to the run, because once you get the run, you can just, take off down the field, basically. This is only for just to get back. But if you want to, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. But can, run the wide receiver screen, but if they open up and you got one guy to beat, you're fine. But just be mindful on how to throw it, because sometimes when you don't throw it correctly, it just gets you caught up in a whole pick situation. But I just like it for the run, because you just get a couple yards. It's not something serious you wouldn't worry about. Then you just come back to the regular play seams. You want to put that slant in there and that flat. That's all. And you got the underneath, the play up the middle, and all the other stuff that you want to do. That you want to run. So you want to do slant and flat once again. When they play on it, send a heat, and you got the flat wide open, 2 blockers down the field to run. So it's an easy scheme to run, not hard to do. I thought it would be a little bit more of a basic scheme, but I mean, it's doable for you to run down the field just to keep the player honest and see where he's going and see how the play is actually developed. So just like I say here, it seems as good to run by itself, but you just want to add these 2 adjustments, and it makes it so much better. And when you get the inside positioning, you can actually, go for the ball too as well. So depending on the pressure. So you want to be able to see the pressure. If they're not sending pressure and they send a zone on the left side, you can actually hit that, route anytime that you want, basically. So I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.